What's going on, everyone? It's Token back with another video as it is Monday, and most of you who have been following the channel for a good little while now do know that on Monday we do try to have these Showdown lives, even though we did miss our Showdown live last week, but that was just an unfortunate situation. We're back this week with another Showdown live and a new special guest, as I know the last two teams have been mines. Definitely wanted to get a new face in here for you all and to get a new creative mind in to build some teams for you all. So we do have a really awesome guest today in Lightcore. So if you just want to introduce yourself, man.
Hey guys, my name's Nick, Lightcore. I go by online and on Nugget Bridge. So I guess I got my Worlds invite 2016, didn't do so hot, and I've top cut Philly Regionals 2014 and 2015, which I consider that pretty well. Top 8 both times. But yeah, so I'm just happy to be here, man. Like, sounds really fun.
Awesome. Thank you, really, man. Thank you so much. Lightcore's a person who, when I first joined Nugget Bridge, I saw him all over the place, and I was like, this is definitely someone who's committed to the format, as I could see that he was definitely trying to absorb as much information and just be as attentive with everything going on as possible. And it's really cool that I was finally able to connect with him through Twitter, and now we're here collabing on bringing you guys a new team to the channel. So this is really awesome, and just want to thank you one more time, man. Thanks.
It's no problem, seriously. If you don't mind, though, I want to shout out a website that I work with, Trainer Tower. We do a lot of articles and we do a lot of results. That's actually what I work on with my friend Ricardo. So just wanted to throw in a quick shout out for that. Yeah, besides that, I think I'm ready to go if you are too.
Yeah, and I'll leave a link to Trainer Tower. It's a very solid website for VGC Pokemon, so I'll leave a link to that in the description of the video. So
Sounds great.
Let's hop right into this team. Lightcore was able to get a team all the way to the high 1700s, and it is a pretty fun team in my opinion. So we're gonna build that team for you all, and then we'll hop into a few battles as always. So let's start with that first Pokemon whenever you're ready, Nick.
Okay, so the first Pokemon is Politoed. So I really like Politoed just because it's always been a Pokemon that I've used well. I used it at Philly 2014, which helped me top cut my first ever regional, but this is a different set. Back then I used Choice Scarf. Today I'm using slightly bulkier Citrus Berry, Drizzle, yada yada. So the moves that I went with were Protect, Scald, Perish Song, and Ice Beam.
Scald, Perish Song, and what was that last one?
Ice Beam.
Ice Beam. Can't forget the beam.
Originally this had Encore, but Politoed just wasn't fast enough, really, in my opinion, to get anything done with it. And I really like Politoed over Pelipper just because of Perish Song and the added bulk and just the general consistency of it. I don't really find Tailwind or Hurricane very necessary. And so Politoed is just, takes a lot of hits. Citrus Berry helps it. So with the spread, we made it live a Adamant Garchomp's Tectonic Rage. Okay. So that requires max HP and 124 defense.
And 124 defense. Okay.
And then since we have Ice Beam, and if we're gonna be taking hits from Garchomp, we might as well try and do something back to it. So, I got this spread from my friend Jonathan Evans, Ezreal, and he said modest 124 special attack on Politoed gives me a 15 out of 16 chance to KO Garchomp in one hit.
Perfect. That sounds really nice.
And then the last few EVs went into 4 special defense, 4 speed. They don't really do anything significant, but you want to make the most out of them.
All right,
and so Politoed actually has something cool, which is a 7 speed IV. And what that allows it to do is, if you Perish Song, this allows you to go after neutral-natured Porygon 2. So, neutral-natured, no-speed EVs, so like a careful, calm Porygon 2 hits a speed stat of 80. So 7 speed IVs allows me to feint after it in Perish Song.
Dang, that's really good. Especially because, like, Porygon is one of the more centralizing Pokemon currently in the format. So having a different way of dealing with it, other than trying to attack into it, because of how easily it bulks out all those hits and then just can recover them off. That's a really nice option.
Yeah. So the team originally started off as Politoed and Golduck.
Golduck. There we go.
Yeah.
Second member.
So Golduck is just Rain itself right now seems to be very strong. It does a lot of damage just really fast. So I felt like I wanted to build a Rain team, and the Golduck is the best Swift Swim abuser right now. There's some other niche stuff like Caracosta and Poliwrath, but
I gave Caracosta a try because of its typing, but yeah, Golduck is by far the superior of all the Swift Swim Pokemon.
So Waterium Z is the move of choice, is the item of choice, just because getting off a Hydro Vortex off of base Hydro Pump, it just does so much damage. It KOs Tapu Lele, Tapu Koko, Celsteela, and whatever it doesn't KO, it just chunks for a ton.
True that.
So Swift Swim is the ability, obviously.
Yeah.
Protect, because it's protect. I mean, you want to be able to protect yourself against random hits from like Kartana and Tapu Bulu.
Yeah, Kartana's really threatening to the double duck lead, other than the fact that it is really weak in those defensives though. So if we could get that hit off, it's a little bit more easy to deal with.
Kartana's actually a pretty big threat to this team.
Yeah.
The best way to deal with it is usually Goodra, or I can lead Rain into it. What I usually do with Rain against Kartana is I protect Golduck and I Scald into the Kartana. And they usually attack into Golduck because Golduck is usually more of a threat than Politoed.
Yeah.
So when I Scald into it, depending on how much it does, I can gauge if it's AV or if it's Sash. So then that dictates if I go for Scald or Hydro Vortex next turn with Golduck.
Okay.
Based on
and I just had a quick question. Does Blade Oko Politoed or no?
Yes. Oh, Politoed? I don't know, actually. Let me check that.
Okay, yeah, that's an interesting kill.
I don't think it should, but Kartana's really strong.
Yeah, it's extremely strong, and I just thought it'd be interesting for the fact that if your opponent makes that prediction of the fact that they would typically think you would protect your Golduck because of the fact that it is more of a crucial member for your team because of its damage output. So if they do somehow make that prediction and they do hit Politoed, I would like to know if we're able to live that or not.
Yeah, it does actually KO.
Okay, so I thought so, because I've used Kartana on like 2 teams I think before, and I've never had any trouble KO in a Politoed. So yeah, interesting how we'll have to deal with Kartana.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not the most consistent way, but it's what's been working for me, because you kind of need to play risky with this team around Kartana just because it's such a big threat.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go through the rest of those moves. So we had Hydro Pump, I know Protect eventually. I'll put that in last. So what were the rest of those other 2?
Ice Beam and Scald. Scald is just for general consistency. You don't want to miss. And Ice Beam, it hits stuff. It hits dragons, Tapu Bulu. I was testing out Himpower Grass at one point before I added Goodra to the team because this team was so weak to Gastrodon.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. A lot of people have opted for maybe even running Himpower Grass on their Pelipper on the dubious double duck lead, other than this Politoed instead of Politoed and Golduck Pelipper, and then you run HP Grass just to deal with Gastrodon. But Gastrodon now is like even running like this Psychic Seeds to even raise its special defense a little bit more, and I think Pelipper misses out on the Oko if it's running that. So I think it's better off to just run something else to deal with Gastrodon rather than trying to run a move that's not that effective in the long run on one of these water Pokemon. Anyways, though, for the EV spread, are we just going with the typical 252 in speed and special attack?
Yep, pretty much. Modest nature just to get off much damage with Hydro Vortex. Golduck isn't really common enough to warrant running Timid Nature to try and outspeed other Golduck. Besides that, it's just there to do damage.
Yeah,
there's not really much else to say about it.
Chunkin' health. Alright, let's move on to that next member.
Okay, so the next Pokemon is Alolan Muck. Uh,
Lower Muck.
sort of the standard Figgy Berry Gluttony set.
Figgy. Gluttony.
I just like the set. It just takes a lot of hits. Gluttony allows Figgy Berry to activate at 50%, so you take just under 50 and you automatically go straight back up to full. Besides that, the moves, Protect, Knock Off, and Poison Jab, those are all kind of mandatory on a non-Assault Vested Muck.
Yeah.
And then the fourth move I added once the team was actually finished because I had no idea what I wanted to run. And I got this idea from my friend Kyle Morris because he went 6-0 at one of our PCs with Taunt Muck.
Oh,
because
wow.
the team was really weak to Trick Room. And as this team formed out, just came about, I had no way to stop Trick Room from going up. So I threw Taunt on Muck because I didn't have a better fourth move, and everything else just didn't seem to do as well in practice.
Okay, not bad. Let's move on to the EV spread. But yeah, obviously Golduck's going to be extremely fast with that Swift Swim if it isn't rain. So we obviously do want a way to deal with Trick Room. So Taunt actually on Muck does sound like a good idea, especially because usually that third offensive move on Mucks aren't really the best. Sometimes you can run. What's exactly some of the things?
Shadow Sneak.
Shadow Sneak, yeah. Sometimes Shadow Sneak comes into play, but I've run into so many Tapu Lele teams, and I literally want to go for Shadow Sneak, but Psychic Terrain's up, and that stops priority. So it hasn't worked out that much for me, honestly. So I'm actually happy that we're running Taunt to switch it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So the Muck set, I'm just going to give the EVs straight down, and then I'll go through what they all do.
Perfect.
Max HP, 100 attack, and Adamant.
Adamant.
116 defense.
116 defense.
12 special defense, and 28 speed.
28 speed. Perfect.
Okay. So, I believe the HP and defense, the Muck and Goodra calcs are a bit fuzzy in my head because I made this team a while ago, but
no problem.
It takes 2 earthquakes from Jolly Garchomp because of the Figgy Berry.
Oh, nice.
So that allows me to knock off and just get damage. It allows me to live past it. Just keep Muck around longer when they would expect to KO me. 100 attack Adamant is actually okay. So you want to run Adamant on Muck just because it's its highest stat. So you usually want to run a Nature to boost the highest stat, get the most out of it.
Yep.
And so what the 100 attack does is it makes it so that way Poison Jab is a roll to one-hit KO Tapu Koko. But the good thing about it is basically even if you don't KO it, the minimum damage roll is 90.4%. So that means that after a Life Orb hit, you one-hit KO Tapu Koko.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
So this allows you to save a bit of EVs while you always one-hit KO 4 HP Tapu Koko. And even if they're, say, not Life Orb, you still have the damage roll to one-hit KO it. And even if you don't get it, you also still have the chance to poison, which is why I was very comfortable with 100 attack on Muck.
Yeah, not bad. I like that.
And then
continue. Sorry.
It's fine. 12 special defense doesn't really do anything. It was leftover EVs. And 28 speed, I threw in there to speed creep some faster Marowaks just to get off the knockoff before they can start hitting things. Recently, some Marowaks have started running what I think is a stupid amount of speed, and they keep on outspeeding Muck, but, take what you get with it.
Yeah, it just makes their set a little bit less offensive in the long run, so...
You outspeed them, you don't. You have your Figgy Berry to bring you back up in health.
Yep, unless they knock it off.
Yeah, knock off. I don't actually think Marowak gets knockoff yet.
Oh, no, sorry. I thought you were talking about
no,
the
no,
mirror
okay.
of Muck versus Muck versus
Yeah,
Muck.
yeah, yeah.
My fault. You're talking about
No,
Marowak.
no.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. Okay. So I think the next Pokemon that we can move on to is Goodra.
All right, now we get into Goodra.
Okay, so Goodra is just a really cool Pokemon. I got the idea of Goodra originally from watching some of Till Bomer's Dark Sienna's sets at London.
Okay.
And then essentially what happened was, this was a Salamence at one point on the team, but when I was running Salamence, I was extremely weak to Gastrodon. So I was thinking to myself, how do I beat this? And I was scrolling down what resists water. I was looking for a grass type originally, but then I fell on Goodra. I'm just like, Power Whip Goodra. That seems really, really cool. And then I looked back to see if there were any other Goodra that had placed well, and I tried to find their sets, and I found Arvin Roman, who got top 4 at San Jose, also ran Power Whip Goodra. And I'm just like, okay, you see this other player who did really well use the same set, so this kind of solidifies it in my head. I want to use this. So then I went with Power Whip, Draco Meteor, and Dragon Pulse, just because I wanted to have the 2 options. And then
Flame. What was the item real quickly? Sorry.
Oh, Assault. Oh, I'm sorry. That's my fault. I skipped over it. Assault Vest is the item, just because I wanted to have 4 attacking moves. And then Sap Sipper also, because it allows you to basically wall certain Pokemon under certain conditions. Like, it allows you to beat Kartana because they can't one-hit KO you unless they have an attack boost. And then, yeah, it also counters the Lilligant Torkoals that you see running.
Yeah,
because
that's really nice.
They will always get up Sun against your rain lead. So if you just lead Goodra, they can't Sleep Powder you, they can't Leaf Storm you. They can go for like a weak HP Ice, but even that won't help. So Goodra with Sap Sipper just allows you to 100% counter that.
And the last thing that Sap Sipper does allow you to do is it allows you to you can predict, or you can just avoid those leech seeds that are so notorious from that Celesteela.
Yes, that was the other thing. This also 100% beats Celesteela.
Yeah, really nice. So was it Draco Meteor or Dragon Pulse? I didn't hear that.
It's both, actually.
Oh, both. All right, Draco Meteor, Dragon Pulse. It's actually nice.
Yeah, Power Whip and then Flamethrower as well.
Flamethrower, I like it.
Just to allow it to beat Kartana, Celesteela, all that good stuff.
All of it. All right, AV spread.
Yeah, so the EVs were max HP, 108 attack, 12 defense, 132 special attack, quiet, and 4 special defense.
All right, and do you mind just repeating that defense EVs for me?
12.
12 and attack, sorry. 108?
Yeah. 108 attack, yeah.
Okay, perfect. And you said a calm nature.
Quiet.
Quiet. Minus
yeah.
3. All right,
so,
perfect. Does that mean, real quickly, does that mean also 0 on IVs for speed?
No.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah, I get you. So the very first thing that I did was I thought to myself, okay, so if I'm going to use this Goodra, I want Power Whip to KO it. So I immediately put the attack EVs because I believe on the standard calc in the Showdown calculator, that's a guaranteed one-hit KO. I don't actually know what the Showdown calc spread does, but it's there, so I just thought it must be decently common if Jake has kept it in there. So yeah, so I'm just checking, make sure.
No problem.
Yes, it's always a one-hit KO on the spread that is in the damage calc, and I actually believe on Till's spread it's even more of a chance to one-hit KO. So then immediately after that, I'm just like, okay, so I want Goodra to be extremely bulky, because while yes, it does have Assault Vest and that naturally really high special defense stat, I just want to throw in max HP. Make sure that it can take as much damage as possible.
Makes sense.
Then I threw in 12 defense because I knew that with the max HP, there's not really much that I'm going to need defense CVs for. And then I threw the rest into special attack. So I just kind of split it up. I split up the remaining EVs between defense, special attack, and special defense.
Awesome. I like it.
So yeah, the special attack doesn't actually do anything notable.
It just gets out a little bit more damage.
Yep, pretty much.
Perfect. I'm all for it.
So the next Pokemon that I added, I can't remember for the life of me what used to be in this slot, but I added Tapu Koko at one point because I just wanted a faster mode, because without Rain Up, the team was really, really slow. And so I added Tapu Koko, I put a Life Orb, and then I just kind of threw in the standard stuff: Protect, Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam.
Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam.
And then the fourth move is really always a toss-up. You have the options of Discharge, you have Sky Drop, you have Wild Charge if you want to go that route. You have your assorted hidden powers. And I personally really like Hidden Power Ground. Just because, while yes, this team completely destroys Marowak in every single imaginable way, it just gives Tapu Koko a way to hit it. It gives Tapu Koko a way to one-hit KO Magnezone. Just general stuff like that. I find it to be much more reliable than any of the other fourth moves that Tapu Koko can run.
Oh wow, I didn't know that the one-hit KO's Magnezone. That is actually nice.
Yeah, I don't even know if you need Life Orb to one-hit KO it. I'll calculate that later, but then I basically just went max special attack, max speed. No reason to really do anything else. It's not there to be taking hits, it's there to be dishing out damage, so you don't really want to lower its speed or special attack.
Yep.
And then the final slot, this used to be a Celesteela, but Celesteela was the least brought member. I brought it to maybe 1 out of every 12 games, and it's just like, it's not working here.
Yeah.
So I put Garchomp on, and I'm just like, I can't use Assault Vest because Goodra has the Assault Vest. So my favorite items on Garchomp go Choice Scarf, Assault Vest, and then Focus Sash. And I'm just looking at the team, and I'm like, Choice Scarf doesn't work here whatsoever. I have no ground immunities on this team at all.
Yeah.
And then Assault Vest is already taken on Goodra. And so I'm just like, Focus Sash, that works pretty well here.
Yep.
I didn't run Poison Jab on this one because I didn't really see the need for it when I have Muck. I have 2 ice moves on Politoed and Golduck, respectively. And then Goodra just kind of walls it, and I can Flamethrower. So I just went with the standard Focus Sash, Protect, Rock Slide, Dragon Claw, Earthquake.
Rock Slide, Dragon Claw, and Earthquake.
And then just max out the attack and speed. Jolly Nature, because I want to try at least speed tie with other Garchomps, and you know, it has a Focus Sash. It doesn't really need bulk for anything notable.
Alright, not bad. Yeah, just a standard Garchomp set. I do like that. I do feel like ground types are like just really good in this format because you do have the Mucks, you do have the Marowaks. What was the other? There's like few good amount. Oh, there's Tapu Koko.
Yeah, Tapu Koko, Magnezone,
Torkoal. Like, there's so many. Gigalith. There's so many Pokemon that are weak to ground type attacks, and that's why you see so many Garchomps. Even though there is a good amount of fairies, just because of the fact that ground is a solid typing. That's why you also even still see some crocodiles out there, because ground just threatens so many other Pokemon other than just the fairies, and it's much needed on almost every team, in my opinion.
Yep, I very much agree. So that's the end of the team. It's done very well in testing. I don't know if I'll bring it. Maybe I'll bring it to some PCs to test it out. Like IRL in real life for some battles, but I would like to see how it does there before I bring it to a major event for me, because you know it's done very solid, but I just don't know if it's that team that'll go and win a regional or go and win a mid-season showdown for me.
Yeah, I would also do that. Unfortunately for me though, I'm in an area where I don't really have many PCs, so I just have to do my best with testing against friends and other people in the community, and give it, and then just go to originals and give it my best shot. But
Yup.
not bad at all. Let's just hop into some games now since we got that team built. So you can hop into the first one, and I'll just spectate so I can learn from the conductor of this orchestra.
Yeah, I almost went with the wrong team.
I had a different team, same, so no worries there. Trying to actually find this team. I'm not sure. I put it under VGC.
There we go.
There we go.
Amiable. Let me move this to the first team. Okay, so
There we go.
he kind of has a bit of a gimmicky team. Logan Torkel, and then the Oricorio Ribombi stuff.
Yeah. It can be annoying.
Yeah, that Tapu Lele could actually be a really big problem.
Tapu Fini.
Yeah, Tapu Fini.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
said Lele, didn't I?
Yeah.
I always do that. I love Tapu Fini. I think it's a great Pokemon.
Yeah, it's actually rising a lot in usage. That's great.
Ever since Anash used it, it's just been skyrocketing.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to lead with Goodra, just because it beats the Lilligant Torkoal, and it also does really solid against the Oricorio Ribombi. I want to bring Tapu Koko as well.
Yeah, I was thinking definitely Tapu Koko because of the Gyarados, Tapu Fini, Ribombi. Like you can pretty much threaten everything, and then you also stop the sleep powder nonsense from Lilligant.
I want to bring Politoed as well in the back, just to get rid of Sun, weaken the Torkoal. And then I probably am going to want another way to beat the Tapu Fini just in case I fail stopping the Quiver Dance shenanigans, so I'm going to go Muck.
Nice.
So yeah, he does go Lilligant Torkoal.
Goes typical.
I'm just gonna go straight for, actually. So there's a part of me that wants to break the sash on Lilligant right now. But then there's also the part of me that just wants to get off a ton of damage on the Torkoal.
Okay.
So I'm not entirely sure. Which do you think?
I really don't think Lilligant's the biggest threat right now due to the fact that Goodra just 100% takes it on. And you really don't want your Torkoal your Tapu Koko taking a eruption. Unless you can really weaken Torkoal's attack. So I do feel like Torkoal's definitely the bigger threat. There is the chance that they'll protect it, but I don't know. I do think it's the bigger threat, and I don't really see what Lilligant can actually do here. Even a Leaf Storm and Tapu Koko really isn't the end of the world.
Well, I'm going to Dragon Pulse the Torkoal first and protect Tapu Koko.
Yeah, not bad.
Just to see what he ends up doing. He has Sludge Bomb.
There we go.
Sludge Bomb. That's something.
I didn't even know that Torkoal learns Sludge Bomb. Interesting.
I didn't either. Okay, so based on the Dragon Pulse damage, I don't think Draco Meteor will KO Torkoal.
I don't think so either. It took that pretty nicely.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for another Dragon Pulse, and I'm gonna switch to Politoed this turn. Yep, so he goes for another after you Sludge Bomb. That does no damage.
Hey. We get a crit.
Yep, we get the crit. Lilligant, I really just see it. He doesn't seem to be playing the best, because, I don't know. I don't think he's the best player, but I'm not gonna just play based off that, so I'm gonna make my best plays. I'm gonna Dragon Pulse the Lilligant and protect Politoed. Just go for the safest plays possible. Petal Dance into... Oh.
Okay, didn't realize that you'd likely be that. Oh, because of that. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
There's some interesting plays here, honestly.
Yeah, wow.
Completely forgot that Petal Dance is a dance move, so that Oricorio would repeat it.
Yeah, that's actually really cool.
I actually liked that play, honestly.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for, I'm gonna KO the Lilligant, and I'm gonna switch out Politoed into Muck.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh.
And the match was forfeited.
I mean, if I'm him, I forfeit there too. He just kind of got outplayed completely those first few turns.
Yeah, especially with you protecting. I'm pretty sure he was banking completely on you not protecting that turn and him getting off that surprise pedal dance. I guess I'll get this game though, so hopefully you'll see the exact same thing I see.
Great.
Let's just see if we can get a game. Alright, not bad. So we got a Tapu Bulu, Politoed, Metagross, Aerodactyl, Alolan Muck, and Arcanine team. So, how do we want to go about this? So they also have their own Politoed, which is interesting.
This is reminiscent of Wolf's team from London.
Yeah, a little bit different with that Metagross and Aerodactyl.
It has 3 of the same members. Is this? Okay, so to be completely honest, the Aerodactyl is a threat despite us having rain because of the ability to get off Tailwind.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna lead with it. That's
what I was thinking. He's going to lead with that Pokemon. That's why I was thinking I want to lead with Koko.
I think he'll probably lead Aerodactyl and Tapu Bulu. So I think maybe Tapu Koko and then your choice of Muck or Goodra could be really cool.
I was really liking Muck for the fact that it can knock off anything else if we don't have like the best matchup with Bulu or Metagross coming, and then it has a super effective move on more things. I feel like than
than Goodra.
Yeah.
I still do feel like Goodra is good here, so maybe bring Goodra in the back.
Definitely bringing Goodra in the back,
I don't. Okay, so Garchomp does well here, but if we're gonna bring Garchomp, then we need to play very well with Tapu Koko just to keep control of the terrain.
Yeah, because Bulu will definitely really weaken those earthquakes, and then Arcanine can be a little annoying if we let a little with us too. But yeah, I do like Garchomp.
I think though, if we bring Politoed, it's just a bit more consistent than Garchomp because there's no Intimidate threatening it.
Yeah,
and then we also have the end game win condition of Perish Song.
Yeah, I like Politoed a decent amount more.
Oh,
perfect.
This actually couldn't be any better right now. I don't know. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking protect Poison Jab because there's the huge chance that he either switches out Politoed or protects it and then just goes for the KO on Tapu Koko.
Well, what do you think of switching in Goodra then?
That's the perfect idea. I should have actually thought of that. Well, I just no, because we do have Power Whip. I'm forgetting we have Power Whips. I ran Goodra once and didn't run Power Whips. I was thinking, we don't initially threaten Politoed though, and I want to threaten it with Tapu Koko. But yeah, that works.
Yeah, okay.
That works. And then we can even switch the terrain later on too. Yep, they protect Politoed. Go for that move. Yep.
Perfect. That couldn't have went any better right there.
That was great.
So, yeah, we're in a very good position right now.
Solid.
Aerodactyl,
alright.
So, he's Unnerve, which is okay. We can't eat our Figgy Berry with Muck.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna Tailwind, and I don't know what he would have in the back.
These don't really benefit that much from Tailwind though. Aerodactyl, or Politoed. Neither of these really benefit, so I don't really care. I think I just go for a Power Whip on Politoed and then just go for that knockoff on Aerodactyl.
Yeah, that works. Oh!
Earthquake. That does nothing because you're on grassy terrain. If you forgot.
No!
No! The good luck had to come to an end.
That's unfortunate.
Scald me, please.
Does Flamethrower break?
It does not. Literally, only Scald breaks Freeze.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I'm just gonna pray we get out of it and go for the same exact thing.
Yeah. We don't get our feet. Oh!
And we get burned. Oh god. And we don't break. And it lives. Oh god.
Oh, this is unfortunate.
Oh god.
So that actually wouldn't have gone any worse. I think we power whip. No, I think we have to try and KO the Aerodactyl. I think go for a Dragon Pulse and Aerodactyl and protect or switch Muck. Oh, this is so frustrating. Yeah. Come on.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
The thing about freeze, it's just so broken. You just stay frozen for forever.
Okay, so now we go for the KO on the Aerodactyl, and yeah, KO Aerodactyl with Politoed and Power Whip his own Politoed. Yep, perfect.
Not
Scald.
switch.
Hey, that's a bit of justice. Not really, because he's
Not
back.
really. We needed that burn.
Oh
my
that's
God.
frustrating.
You've got to be kidding.
Good. I guess try for another Power Whip, and if we can get a KO here, we win with Perish Song.
I feel like he might knock off us just to take us out, so I'm actually going to switch in Muck on that slot, because I feel like he might knock off our slot just to take it out.
Okay. And we get the Figgy Berry as well, which is great. Oh, what the heck?
Nope,
Oh
just
god,
went
I
for a
know what this
Toxic.
is. I know what this is. This is Minimize.
This is Minimize? Oh, if he's
Yeah,
going to try to
got...
do that, I definitely go for Perish on here then.
Yeah, we need to KO something and then we perish and win. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's actually a great play.
Yeah,
Actually,
just in case. Just in case. Just to be on the safe side.
Yep. He's not gonna switch just yet. Because the Aerodactyl is in KO range of anything in the back.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's gonna double attack this turn, in which case we can just protect. And then Tapu Koko wins here if we can get it safely.
Especially if we just get a little bit more damage on Muck.
And we need to win a speed tie with Aerodactyl.
Oh yeah.
Well, wait, let me actually check a damage calc.
Yeah, I was wondering, does it take it out at full health?
I have no clue. No, it doesn't. Yeah. Okay. So now, Muck is kind of useless, but Politoed can still be useful. I say just, like, knock off his Politoed and switch into Goodra. So, today... damn it, he got it in the right slot. Okay, so I think we can bring in Tapu Koko here. And now, even if he does win the speed tie, I think we're fine.
Should we take out the Aerodactyl or the Politoed there?
I think he's going to switch Politoed, to be completely honest. I would go for Dazzling Gleam and maybe just Dragon Pulse the Politoed. Here!
Yes, there we go.
Okay, and if Goodra makes it through this turn, which it will...
Life is not good for Goodra.
Okay, so we have Politoed in the back. I think switch out Goodra and protect Tapu Koko. Because then we can try for the Perish Song again.
It is just Muck, though.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like it may be our safest play. I'm not sure, though.
I just don't think it has enough health left for that to be necessary, because Politoed does outspeed it with Scald, and it'll be in rain, too. Well,
oh, yeah, and there's electric terrain as well.
Yeah, and then
okay.
we still have electric terrain, so I don't think it's fully necessary, because it is low on
Yeah.
health.
I feel
it. Timer, I don't know what
yeah,
it's
I was
so
about to do it,
on.
too.
Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't bring the Muck. Oh, he did bring Muck. What
Yeah,
am
I was
saying?
like, wait, what?
But yeah, Thunderbolt and just attack.
There
Perfect.
we go.
Okay, so I made it really I was making
I was
really
like, I don't think it
unnecessary.
had enough health. No problem. Now you can get the next gen.
Okay. See, I would have made a very stupid play and maybe choked away the game. Oh, another Logan Torkoal. What Wait,
That sucks that you keep getting this, but it even has a Bastiodon.
Bastiodon. What? Hey.
Snorlax is good though.
Yeah, Snorlax. I really like Snorlax. Like the belly drum set, I think is really solid. I don't like running recycle on it though.
Yeah, me neither. It just feels like such a wasted move.
Exactly. Like you could be getting so much more out of it.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna go with the Goodra Tapu Koko with Politoed and then probably Muck in the back.
Not bad.
Garchomp has been the bench rider so far.
I know he has.
Yeah. So I'm gonna Dragon Pulse the Torkoal, protect Tapu Koko.
This sucks. You just get this exact same only twice.
Yeah. I show him the same game twice in a row, basically.
Well, this one will be a little different, because at least I got different Pokemon in the back.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully they won't forfeit after the first few turns.
Yeah, really.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Doesn't know.
Okay, so not only didn't he know that electric terrain stops sleep, but he didn't know about Sap Zipper.
That's a double whammy.
Yo, that's actually really cool. I still get the attack boost.
Well, yeah, that is really cool.
So yeah, I'm just... Oh, Inferno Overdrive. Into Goodra.
Yeah, I didn't know what was happening really quickly.
That did so much damage.
Oh my god. Get another game. That didn't even count.
Again. What is with these people? Like, this team just hard counters Logan to... Okay, this is interesting.
Okay, I like this. Other than the Salazzle, I like this.
I think Salazzle will be so good once it gets Fake Out.
Oh, does it get it after post-bank?
Yeah, after
nice.
Bank gets Fake Out. I think it could be really good then.
Ooh, yeah, it could actually be pretty nice. Because I definitely think it has a really interesting type in this meta.
Poison Fire could be really good, because then it beats Celesteal. It can Toxic Mucks in case they're that minimized cheese.
Yeah. And does it... I could have sworn it maybe gets Taunt, so it could even maybe Taunt.
Yeah, it does get Taunt.
Yeah, I thought so.
There's this one player at my local Premier Challenges, Anthony Rosano. He's known for running like Minimize and Void Cats and stuff.
Oh my god, Void Cats gave me ulcers.
Yes, oh my god, it was disgusting.
I hated that team with a passion.
Okay, so that's okay. I rambled. He has the Gigalith, which means probably don't want to lead with Politoed. Politoed actually isn't looking too good here. Actually, you know, Politoed is looking solid.
Yeah, I was like, it looks good against 4 out of the 6 members.
Yeah, in the back though, I think it would be much better.
Yeah.
Golduck is also being a bench rider today. He's got the same 4 mons.
Oh, really?
All 4 games. I think Muck, Tapu Koko. This is actually hard because we don't one-hit KO the Garchomp with Tapu Koko.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe I'll go Tapu Koko Garchomp here.
Oh, okay, I actually like that a decent amount. Yeah, I actually like that.
Goodra or Muck. Politoed I'm bringing in the back, then it's Goodra or Muck. Goodra's another check for Gigalith, and then Gyarados will have a hard time touching it besides Ice Fang doing a decent chunk. Muck allows me to beat Tapu Bulu, so does Goodra.
I like Goodra just a tad bit more due to the fact of Gyarados with its Intimidate. It's worse for Muck in my opinion. And then Muck doesn't take, even though it resists, it won't be taking those wood hammers as well as Goodra can. And then Nihilego definitely takes on Muck better than it takes on Goodra.
Okay. So Tapu Koko Garchomp into his Garchomp
Gyarados. Okay, not bad.
Okay, so he has no reason not to protect or switch out Gyarados here.
Yeah.
And plus, the worst it can do is Ice Fang my Garchomp. The main problem here is that we may need to win a speed tie.
That's literally the only thing I was thinking about is do we win the speed tie or not?
Do we want to go? I may actually Okay, we can avoid the speed tie defining the game if we protect and Dragon Claw Garchomp.
My only fear is the double into Garchomp. But no, the Gyarados won't. It won't.
Yeah, because it can't risk being Thunderbolted. Or
maybe it will. Or maybe it will.
Oh, Tectonic Raid. Oh, Devastating Drake.
Oh, okay.
And Dragon Dance.
Oh no, this man is crazy.
This man. He just went all in.
Oh god.
This is bad.
Because now we're giving boosted waterfalls. Oh god.
Yeah, Jesus.
If it's like a really, really slow Gyarados, I'm pretty sure he's probably running enough speed to outspeed Tapu Koko at +1, because that's literally the only good Dragon Dance Gyarados in my opinion. But I have faced some that were not running enough speed to outspeed Tapu Koko at +1.
Okay. Oh, I tried to go. Oh, jeez.
No.
Oh, that's my bad. I wasn't thinking. I should have switched into Gudra. You know what? That's my bad, and I played this really bad.
This guy just made a ridiculously ballsy play turn 1.
Well, he's going for another Dragon Dance. That does so much. Garchomp is so strong.
Give us the burn. Even though it probably doesn't matter, and we don't get it.
Yeah, no. Okay, but we didn't get 4-0'd.
Yeah,
Thank God.
Yeah, that's good there.
Okay, so I'm just gonna launch Skull. Oh my. Wow. What? Sledge Wave? Citrus Berry. Huh?
Sludge Wave? Oh, now I feel bad that we lost to this guy.
Oh, he went for another Dragon Dance.
Oh my god.
I guess that's GG. We didn't do anything wrong. He just kind of outplayed us. Wow.
Just that ballsy turn 1. Oh, he was decent on the ladder. Alright, I'll get this last game.
Okay. Wow,
we'll
that's
call it an episode. Let's see where we're at time-wise. We're not doing too bad on time at all. Alright.
Okay, this is actually...
Alright, so our last opponent for using this team is going to have a team of Tapu Koko, Garchomp, Arcanine, Celesteela, Gastrodon, and Tapu Lele. So very interesting. Let's see what we can do to this.
This is actually where a Power Whip Gudra can be really, really good.
It can be very hot.
Because it does well against the Garchomp to an extent, as well against Celesteela and Gastrodon. I definitely feel like he'll bring Gastrodon. He's gonna bring Gastrodon in the back, but this is where Rain is really, really good.
Yeah.
I think we want to lead Rain. Actually, the problem is them bringing Gastrodon in the back, most likely.
I don't mind it, because Gastrodon can't do that much to Gudra, so I'll just bring Gudra in the back, and we can't do much to it.
Yeah, and then...
kind of want to bring Coco just for the fact that without something that's a little bit faster than I don't like Muck against Arcanine at all. And I kind of like Golduck, but I honestly don't like both of them in this matchup. I kind of just like Politoed.
Yeah. Actually, Golduck can be really, really strong here because it one-hit KOs 5 Pokemon actually on his team.
But I don't want to lead it though, and I'm not sure how effective Golduck's going to be if I don't lead Politoed Golduck.
Actually, it could still be really strong. I think maybe Politoed Tapu Koko.
I went Politoed Garchomp.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah, that works. Okay, so Psychic Surge, Special Defense, so Psychic Seed. You could just try for the Rock Slide, turn 1 and protect.
Is that worth it?
I don't know. The Tapu Lele lead here makes this a lot harder. Actually, I think Rock Slide is your best play here, just to, it does the most damage to tap, or you could Protect Earthquake. Actually, Protect Earthquake doesn't sound half bad.
I like that more. Let's do that.
Okay. Ooh, that's actually perfect. Wow. I don't think that could have went any better.
Alright, meaningless special attack drop.
I think maybe switching Goodra and go for Rock Slide.
Why not Earthquake again?
Because then you're Earthquaking your own Goodra.
I don't think the damage is that big of a deal, though, and I really want to take out Tapu Lele.
Yeah, but then...
He might protect it.
You know what? Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, because I'm like, if we don't take out Lele, it can actually be a huge issue for just a bunch of special attackers with that special defense raise.
Yep. I see what you mean. I like it.
And it does protect. That was my only. He's probably just gonna Ice Beam into.
Oh, we crit. That's.
Ice Beam or Scald, yeah, whatever.
Okay, so.
We'll definitely go into the Duck here.
So you can't go for Hydro Vortex. He's probably gonna Moonblast into Goodra, and that won't KO. He doesn't know that we have Power Whip. I think just maybe Ice Beam, Tapu Lele, and Power Whip Gastrodon. Actually, wait, how much? Do you think Dragon Pulse would KO from that range?
Yeah.
Okay, go for Dragon Pulse then.
I just highly doubt he switches because of the Duck, though. But yeah, I'll still go for Dragon Pulse though. Yeah,
okay.
Protects. Dang it.
Well.
Oh, that does nothing.
Oh. Jeez. Ah, that's unfortunate.
It does absolutely nothing.
I really thought he would have attacked into Goodra there.
Oh, well, now we're in a huge predicament.
So Goodra outspeeds Politoed. Oh, wait, does it? What? Oh, well, dude,
it's the fact that
you didn't put the 7 speed IVs on Politoed.
Oh, it was 7 speed IVs. Okay, that's my fault. Sorry,
because now Politoed outspeeds Goodra.
Oh, okay, that's unfortunate. But at the same time, though, I feel like we still lose this one because of the fact that we still need to take out Tapu Lele. I feel like a Moonblast is going to take us out. So either way, I'll get that fixed after this game.
I don't think. Yeah.
Yep. It doesn't take us out. No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my fault.
It probably wouldn't have mattered in the long run because he brings in Garchomp or Celsteela. Wait, we can actually win this if we get enough protects. Because he'll probably try and KO Goodra this turn. With Tapu Lele, and then maybe Leech Seed Politoed. So, yep, perfect. You tried for the Tapu Lele, right?
Yep.
Perfect. Ah, yeah!
Okay.
Okay. So, now what we do is... Oh, Celsteela is slower than Politoed.
Yeah,
never mind.
There's no chance.
If Politoed was slower, we could have went for the Perish Song.
And even with more speed on EVs, then it would have been even worse. Another devastating Drake? What the heck is that?
That's the Dragon Z move.
I know, I'm like, why are Garchomp running that?
I don't know. That was these last 2 battles were the first times I've ever seen them run Devastating Drake.
That's interesting. I'm gonna forfeit this one. I'll fix that EV spread, and then we'll just call it an episode. Not bad, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we showcased the team. Obviously, you haven't used this team in a little while, and I'm adjusting to this team. So obviously, there'll be a little bit of some plays that we don't make the best while we get a little because you haven't used it in a while, so you were adjusting back to using the team, and then I'm obviously adjusting to the team as a whole. So where exactly were those EVs supposed to be? Were those 7 speeds?
Yes, 7 speed IVs.
So that means that where do I need to take EVs out? Because I have 252.
No, 7 speed IVs.
Oh, IVs. Sorry about that. 7 speed IVs.
Yeah.
There we go.
So now Politoed underspeeds Goodra, and it also underspeeds Porygon.
Okay, when you were saying that, I didn't understand it completely. I didn't realize you said IVs. That's why I didn't 100% understand it. Just miss that
Okay.
word IV, IV, EV. They're just way too close in my
Yeah.
opinion. All
Okay,
right.
I see what you mean.
Not bad though. Once again though,
Yeah.
thank you so much for coming out, man. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully, I do this team justice on the battle spot ladder. We'll try our best to definitely do as well as we can with this team in the battle spot episode that should be going up tomorrow. I'll try to whip out this episode tonight. And thank you so much for just coming out again, man. This has definitely been fun.
It's no problem, man. This was honestly fun. Ask me back again anytime.
Yeah, I'll definitely be asking you back, especially after some regionals and stuff, where you hopefully do pretty well and
Yeah.
kill it for everyone.
Hopefully, the next regional I can go to is Virginia in May, which is kind of unfortunate, but
That is a little unfortunate, but I actually have a good amount of friends who all seem to be attending that one. So actually will be that should be a pretty fun regional. Unfortunately for me, I was going to go to Dallas, but I prioritized a little bit of my channel. So I have to, yeah, so it's unfortunate. I have to miss Dallas, and it looks like the first one. I'm trying to go to Anaheim. I'm not sure I'll be able to. My hours at work are starting to get an uptick though, so maybe there's a chance I could go to Anaheim, have a little fun there. But if not, definitely the first one I'll be going to is I think Utah's maybe before Seattle. I'm going to both of those two, so we'll see.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Either way though, thanks man. It was fun. Let's we will call it an episode here. Thanks for watching everyone. This was another really fun Showdown Live. If you enjoyed, definitely leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so you can make sure to catch those Battle Spot Laddering episodes that we will have going up all of this week, as I do provide daily Battle Spot Laddering episodes other than Monday, because we provide you these Showdown Lives Monday. So definitely subscribe so you don't miss out on those. And then last but not least, maybe even share the video if you do enjoy it enough. We're going to get the heck out of here, though, guys. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you later. Peace out, everyone.